You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station. The time now, 8 o'clock, time for another hour of the great music that came out in the 1960s with the 60s Nostalgia Show. The 60s Nostalgia Shows are kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough. Cotter and Stevens have been in the Wairarapa a long time, providing quality workmanship and service in the electrical field, whether that be private or commercial, and they're also pretty dab hands around the old dairy shed and around the effluent ponds as well. So if you want to sort something out from them in terms of the electrical field, give them a ring and they'll be around pretty quickly. A title on the show, nothing really planned apart from a couple of milestones that we will mark, and one of them involves Cliff Richard. So I thought we'd start off the program this week with his backing band, of course, The Shadows. Back in October 1940, 14th of October to be precise, Cliff Richard was born. Of course, he was born in India, and his real name is Harry Webb. And when he became interested in being a rock and roller and the English Elvis, I suppose Harry Webb, it didn't sound exciting enough, so his name was changed to Cliff Richard. So I thought we'd start off the show tonight with a couple of Cliff Richard songs, and we'll dedicate these to Di, because I know she is a Cliff Richard fan, and we'll start off with a song from 1968, and the title is pretty appropriate for his birthday. The song called Congratulations.
Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations, I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. Who would believe that I could be happy and contented? I used to think that happiness hadn't been invented, but that was in the bad old days before I met you, when I let you walk into my heart. Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations, I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. I was afraid that maybe you thought you were above me, that I was only fooling myself to think you'd love me. But then tonight you said you couldn't live without me, that round about me you wanted to stay. Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations, I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be.
Darling, we're the young ones, and the young ones shouldn't be afraid to live low while the flame is strong, 'cause we may not be the young ones very long. Tomorrow, why wait until tomorrow? 'Cause tomorrow sometimes never comes. So love me, there's a song to be sung, and the best time is to sing it while we're young. Once in every lifetime comes a love like this. Oh, I need you and you need me. Oh, my darling, can't you see? Young dreams should be dreamed together, and a young heart shouldn't be afraid. And someday, when the years have flown, darling, then we'll teach the young ones of our own. Once in every lifetime comes a love like this. Need me. Oh, my darling, can't you see? Young dreams should be dreams together, and a young heart shouldn't be afraid. And someday, while the years have flown, darling, then we'll teach the young ones of our own.
Cliff Richard from the early 1960s, and I hope you enjoyed those two songs, Die. On this day in 1946, Justin Hayward, the guitarist and vocalist in the Moody Blues, was born. Justin Hayward was not a founding member of the Moody Blues, but he joined them in 1966, replacing Denny Lane, and certainly put his stamp on that group very, very quickly with his vocals and also his songwriting contributing a lot to the Moody Blues, putting out that classic album in 1967, the album called Days of Future Past. And I've picked a couple of songs to play performed by the Moody Blues with Justin Hayward as the songwriter and also a vocalist. And the first one is the beautiful song called Forever Tuesday Afternoon, and this is a song that on the original album goes on for about 8.5 minutes, so I've picked a shortened version, but it's still a good reflection of this beautiful song. The Moody Blues there, and Forever Tuesday afternoon. We'll throw in another Moody Blues a track, and this is probably more well-known song, Nights in White Satin. And if you ever want to see a great performance of this song, just put it in YouTube and search for it. A live version. And I'm quite sure when it was done, but certainly a great version of a great song.
Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I'd always missed with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore, 'cause I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, I love you. Gazing at people, some hand in hand, just what I'm going through, they can understand. Some try to tell me thoughts they cannot defend. Just what you want to be, you will be in the end. And I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, I love you. Oh, in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Beauty I've always missed with these eyes before. Just what the truth is, I can't say anymore, 'cause I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, I love you.
The beautiful Nights in White Satin, performed by the Moody Blues. On this day in 1967, the second series of the Monkees TV shows started in the UK. Plans for the shows to be screened in colour on BBC Two were dropped, and it appeared in black and white on BBC One. So I thought we'd play a Monkees song from 1966, and of course it's Last Train to Clarksville, and this really is a protest song. It was written by the pretty popular and successful songwriting duo of Tommy Boyce and Bobby Hart, and it's a protest song against the war in Vietnam. Clarksville was the place where the soldiers were shipped to, and then they departed for Vietnam. So when you hear certain things in the lyrics, it is referring to that war. Lines such as, I'm never sure will I be coming home again.
Don't be slow. No, no, no. No, no, no. 'Cause I'm leaving in the morning, and I must see you again. We'll have one more night together till the morning brings my train, and I must go. No, no, no. No, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Conversation. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Take the last train to Clarksville. Now I must hang up the phone. I can't hear you in this noisy railroad station. All alone I'm feeling low. No, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home.
The Turtles and She'd Rather Be With Me, bringing the time to 25 and a half minutes after 8 o'clock here on Arrow FM, and you're listening to the 60s Nostalgia Show, which is kindly sponsored by those electrical wizards down in Martinborough, and of course that is Cotter and Stevens.
Wider than the sky. My love is brighter than the brightest star that shines every night above, and there is nothing in this world that can ever change my love. Something happened to my heart the day that I met you, something that I never felt before. What I do, and every day it seems I want you more. My love is warmer than the warmest sunshine, softer than a sigh. My love is deeper than the deepest ocean, wider than the sky. My love is brighter than the brightest star that shines every night above, and there is nothing in this world that can ever change my once I thought that love was meant for anyone else but me. Once I thought you'd never come my way. Now it only goes to show how wrong we all can be. For now I have to tell you every day. My love is warmer than the warmest sunshine, softer than a sigh. My love is deeper than the deepest ocean, wider than the sky. My love is brighter than the brightest star that shines every night above, and there is nothing in this world that can ever change my love. My love is warmer than the warmest sunshine, softer than a sigh. My love is deeper than the deepest ocean, wider than the sky. Shines every night above, and there is nothing in this world that can ever change my
love. Pet Clark there and My Love. Right, I think we'll have a little bit of status quo and pictures of matchstick men.
I see your eyes, a funny kind of yellow. heart's gone astray, deep in hurt when they go. I went away just when you need me so. You won't regret, I've come back begging you. Won't you forget, welcome love we once knew. Open up your eyes, then you realize, here I stand with my everlasting love. Need you by my side, girl, to be my bride. You'll never be denied everlasting love. From the very start, open up your heart, feel that you fall of everlasting love. Need a love to last forever. Need a love to last forever. Well, life really flows, no one really knows, till someone's there to show the way to lasting love. Like the sun it shines, endlessly it shines. You always will be mine, if eternal love. Whenever love went wrong, ours would still be strong. We'd have our very own everlasting love. Need a love to last forever. Need a love to last forever. Open up your eyes, then you realize, here I stand with my everlasting love. Need you by my side, girl, to be my bride. You'll never be denied everlasting love. From the very start, open up your heart, feel that you fall everlasting love. Whenever love went wrong, I would still be strong. We'll have our very own everlasting.
A love affair there, and everlasting love, bringing the time to 25 minutes to 9 o'clock here on Arrow FM. And I think we'll have a little bit of Scylla and Surround Yourself with Sorrow.
Watch the water falling down outside your head. You do your best to turn the tide, but can't forget everything he said. The pressure's getting far too great. The one together came too late. What do you do when your love breaks up? Do you fall apart like a buttercup? Forget about tomorrow. Surround yourself with sorrow. What do you do when your love breaks up? Do you fall apart like a buttercup? Forget about tomorrow. Surround yourself with sorrow. Watch the water falling down like a neon in your head. The neon's flashing off and on, recalling everything he said. You've lost the fight for love today. Your dreams are shattered, thrown away. What do you do when your love breaks up?
Cilla Black there, and surround yourself with sorrow, and I enjoyed that much. I think we'll just go on to the next track.
Have we met before? Tell me your impression now. Could you like me more? Could you even love me here? Is it too early to tell? Who am I fooling when I know too well that it's only conversation here in my mind? Great expectations, a loving kind. I'm losing my patience, learning the line. I've still got to meet him. I've still got to meet him. Do you like the music? Funny, we should meet by chance. Maybe we'll meet later. Have another dance. Suddenly I know you. Yes, I know you will. Could this really happen? Only tonight will tell. If it's only conversation here in my mind, great expectations, a loving kind. I'm losing my patience, learning the lines. I've still got to meet him. Yes, I've still got to meet him. But when we meet, will I act like I've done before? Make a move, try to speak, raise my eyes from the floor, say hello, nothing more. 'Cause it's only conversation here in my mind. Great expectations, a loving kind. I'm losing my patience, learning the lines. I've still got to meet him. Yes, I've still got to meet him. Oh Lord. 'Cause it's only conversation here in my mind. Great expectations, a loving kind. I'm losing my patience, learning the lines. I've still got to meet him. Yes, I've still got to meet him. Oh
What a great singer there, Cilla Black, and Conversations, bringing the time to 18 minutes to 9 o'clock here on Arrow FM, and you're listening to the 60s Nostalgia Show, which is kindly sponsored by those electrical geniuses, Cotter and Stevens. Right, next up I think we'll have a song from an angry man, Van Morrison and a Brown-Eyed Girl.
Hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came came down in the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and a running, hey, hey, skipping and a jumping in the misty morning fog with our hearts a thumping, and you, my brown-eyed girl, and you, my brown-eyed girl. And whatever happened to Tuesday and so slow, gone down the old man with a transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hiding behind a rainbow's wall, slipping and sliding all along the waterfall with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, just like that. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. So hard to find my way now that I'm all on my own. I saw you just the other day. My, you have grown. Cast my memory back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome thinking about making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la
Van Morrison there, Brown-Eyed Girl, and Van Morrison always sort of gives the impression a lot of the times that he may be a little grumpy. Right, I think we'll play a couple of country songs, and we'll start off with Merle Haggard and the Okie from Muskogee, and we'll follow that one up with Johnny Cash.
We don't smoke marijuana in Muskogee. We don't take our trips on LSD. We don't burn our draft cards down on Main Street. 'Cause we like living right and being free. We don't make a party out of loving, but we like holding hands and pitching woo. We don't let our hair grow long and shaggy like the hippies out in San Francisco do. And I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, a place where even squares can have a ball. We still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse, and white lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. Leather boots are still in style for manly footwear. Beads and Roman sandals won't be seen, and football's still the roughest thing on campus. And the kids here still respect the college dean. And I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, a place where even squares can have a ball. We still wave Old Glory down at the courthouse. White lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. And white lightning's still the biggest thrill of all. In Muskogee, Oklahoma, USA.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Two legends of country music, starting off with Merle Haggard and finishing, of course, with Johnny Cash. And that brought the time to 9 minutes to 9 o'clock. We'll see if we can squeeze in a couple more, starting with another song from Pet Clark.
Round every corner, 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 round every corner. Stop feeling sad now, life ain't so bad now. Round every corner, while you're debating, some things are waiting. Round every corner. Round every corner.
right, Pet Clark there around every corner, and I think we've got time to squeeze in one more, and I think we'll have Paul Jones and from his solo career in the 1960s, song called High Time.
My baby stayed a long time. Now she's gone away. I must stay, but I know I'll wait forever till we get together. High time, long time. Now I'm small time. High time. Every day was sunshine. You got to last a long time. I've seen the last of you. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna let you get me. I know she won't forget me. High time, now I'm in between time. Baby, come back. Baby, come back. Your daddy will wait forever for you. Baby, come back. Baby, come back. Your daddy is here. Soon we're gonna be in big time. The greatest girl of all time is coming back to me, and you will see we'll have our high time together, making love forever. High time, long time, daytime, nighttime. Ooh, high time, long time, daytime, nighttime. I'm telling you, high time, long time, daytime. Now to listen to me now, high time, long time.
Paul Jones there and High Time. That was one of a few hits he had in a solo career after he left Manfred Mann. It also brought to a close another edition of the 60s Nostalgia Show, which was kindly sponsored by Cotter and Stevens, the electrical contractors down in Jellicoe Street in Martinborough. And the program was first broadcast all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM 92.7. All right, time for me to disappear off home. But before I do that, I'll put on some commercial-free Kiwi music, and it'll take you right through until the next scheduled program, which should be Pick and Mix, which comes on at 9:30. Right, quick look at the weather forecast for the next few days here in the Wairarapa, and tomorrow we're going to get to 13 degrees. There'll be a minimum of 5 degrees. It'll be partly cloudy, a shower or two with easterlies, and on Sunday a low of 3, a top of 18, partly cloudy, a possible shower with light winds, and On Monday, a top of 19 degrees, partly cloudy with nor'westerlies. So it looks like the next few days are going to be a continuation of what we have been having over what seems to be months and months and months. Dull days, a bit of rain, and then we'll have a maybe a couple of finest days, and then the circle will be completed again. But hopefully at some stage, and it may be when Labour weekend pops up in a week or so, that we will start to see a real spring weather. So looks like the weather is going to be a bit patchy, so that means whatever you're doing, you might have to be a bit patchy in terms of outside or inside. But while you're inside, take advantage of a fair amount of sport that is going to be on the TV over the weekend. Of course, the Women's World Cup kicked off last weekend, and the Black Ferns are playing Wales on Sunday, and also on Sunday night the Silver Ferns are playing the Aussie Diamonds, I think they're called, and that will be the second test in a four test competition for the Constellation Cup, and hopefully they can continue the form they showed the other night, where they essentially wiped the Aussies off the court for the first quarter, but then as Australia always does, it came back. And it turned out to be a reasonably close match until the fourth quarter. And to cap things off, the World Cup for T20 cricket starts on Monday, I think it is, with a game over, or all the games are over in Aussie, but the tournament kicks off on Sunday, so that'll be worth keeping an eye out as the Black Caps work their way through and hopefully get into the final and polish that one off. Although looking at the game today, where we fell quite short and Pakistan beat us, maybe Pakistan may be a bit of a dark horse. Right, time to get out of here and disappear off home. You're tuned to Arrow FM, your local community access radio station that broadcasts all over the wonderful Wairarapa on Arrow FM 92.7 and elsewhere via our website arrowfm.co.nz, and you can also catch programs on Wairarapa TV, which is a Freeview channel number 41. The time now is 3 minutes after 9 o'clock. Time for some commercial-free Kiwi music.